designs, when I'm looking at gemstones like this, these are heirloom pieces. People aren't going to be able to replace these, and therefore handing them down to generations. I want to create wearable jewelry, affordable luxury, but they are heirlooms. So the designs are very simple and very, very elegant and wearable.
And that's why it will look like you've owned it forever. And years from now, it still looks fresh and it still looks new. Okay, are you ready? I'm ready for more of those sapphires. Oh my gosh, your ring here, the band style ring in 14 karat gold with our summer pricing. This would appraise, it did appraise, third lowest appraisal was $2,733. You know, I don't even get to say that often here at HSN. Seriously, because we aren't able to consistently bring in something that would appraise at that price, but be so affordable for what it is at $998 with the 5 flex payments and VIP financing over 9 months if you wanted to. And this is where it becomes very reasonable for what you're receiving at $110. Tell me the story about this.
Well, actually, it was a friend of mine that was there at the mine in 2014. He actually found the mine. So consequently, as soon as I got the phone call, obviously I went to Laos, I saw the gems, and they are just the most magnificent gemstones. Bearing in mind that I'm looking at Kashmir sapphires, Burmese sapphires, some of the finest sapphires in the world on a regular basis. Laos is actually right next to Myanmar, which of course is Burma, Burmese sapphires, and you can see how the vein has almost carried through. The vein of the rough has carried through, and these are just magical. I designed this basically on the circle of life, so you've got 22 beautiful Laos sapphires there, and of course 144 secret diamonds that is part of having such a luxurious piece of jewelry.
Secret diamonds?
Yeah, because if you,
that?
well, because you'll see them on the inside of the band as well as on the framing of the sapphires, so that they're all just, it's just to add that element of luxury. You know they're there.
It's your secret.
It's your secret.
It's
you
for
know
you.
they're there.
Yes, I totally understand. It's those surprises. Now, they are, they're 35 available, and that is it. If we don't have your size, keep in mind that you cannot size this, so start figuring out a different finger you want to put the ring on. Seriously, you have 10 of them for a reason. The sizes are 6 through 9, and this is in your 14 karat gold, rhodium accented for your diamonds to really give them the boost that they so richly deserve. It does give you the look of being multiple bands, the stack look, but it is an all-in-one, but most importantly, it's about the sapphires.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at that velvet.
I was so thrilled because, again, you look at this in terms of the quality of sapphires. Again, a lot of regular stores, I remember when my father was dealing with sapphires, to get something affordable, in budget, a lot of people compromise on such a precious gemstone. When you think, again, obviously our princess in England has made sapphires famous herself. It's a very, very popular, precious gemstone to own, and you can pay anything for a top quality sapphire. Again, this is sort of in the top 1% of the world sapphires that is just amazing. And I was there, I've brought the material back to my facility in Thailand. We have cut every single piece, and then it's coming directly to your home. So that is why I always say this about Lance Fischer, it's affordable luxury. The cutters have done an amazing job in this instance, but also the gem hunter, my friend who actually found this mine. And you know, the same mine is now producing sapphires. This quality is going for thousands and thousands and thousands.
Well, and we don't have very many. That's why this is going to be selling out shortly, because you recognize, you know, like you're saying, everyone knows sapphires, but then you see this and you realize it's different.
Yes.
It's not, and also if you're, it's not sometimes like the first time I ever bought a sapphire, which makes it sound like I do that all the time, but when I was young, I had saved my money, and I was young and unsupervised, and I bought a sapphire chip pair of earrings.
Oh,
right?
really?
I just wanted those sapphires, and that's all I could afford. Okay,
yes.
That was at a jewelry and gem show that was like, you know, coming through town, that kind of thing at the exhibition hall, but I was obsessed. Now here is something where on FlexPay, you could get this kind of quality, this kind of premium special, and instead of doing maybe 9 different pieces of jewelry that were marginal, you get the best. And you're doing $110 a month. Does that make sense, right? Isn't that the best way to go?
Exactly.
Right?
And it's opulent. It's
very opulent. Oh my gosh, it's royal.
It's not owning one, you're owning matching pieces that are just such a luxurious piece.
It's like a custom piece. It's a custom piece. Okay, let's talk about that sketch. Speaking of custom.
Yes, well, again, you know, this was my dream to be able to work with gemstones like this. So again, I wanted, again, the circle of life. It means something to me. It means something to a lot of people when you're owning a piece of jewelry like this. Who could ever own a circle of life in top quality sapphires? And that's what I mean about the diamonds as well. Of course, I wanted to put a lot of diamonds in here. It's a heavy ring of 14 karat gold. There is just so much about this. When you feel it, when you own it, when you look at yourself wearing it, you feel great. It feels amazing to own, amazing to wear, and you know, you're not compromising anywhere. You know, I mean, you could spend a lot more money and buy a piece of jewelry that will not give you what this piece of jewelry gives you, and that's what I wanted to achieve.
You did it. You did it. And there are 22 sapphires?
22 sapphires.
And then 144?
And 144
right.
diamonds.
So you're really working with a numerology too, right? The 22, the 12 times 12.
Yes.
You've got it all going on here. So there's symbolism, there's eternity, there is the most sought after, and look at that color. By the way, kind of hard to take your eyes off the bracelet too. I totally understand, but that's coming up. And so there are 5 left in this bracelet, Debbie. That is 554-845. I know a lot of you are doing the happy dance and sort of breathless at home, just like I am out here, because you're realizing what is so different. 18 left in the ring. Okay, wedding band for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
This is like the best idea in a wedding band.
Yeah, and again, it's the luxury. Sapphire is such a gemstone that a lot of people want to own on a special occasion, an engagement, an eternity, a wedding band.
Anniversary.
An anniversary. It is just that perfect gemstone. And like I say, you know, a lot of people would look and say, what can I afford? And you can spend anything on a sapphire, you know? And I've seen some not such great sapphires that are quite highly priced, and I'm thinking, they look great from a distance, but under scrutiny, I can see they're not quite the best. And I never want anybody to own a Lance Fischer piece of jewelry that would ever not take that piece off and put it under scrutiny. Let somebody look at it. Let somebody feel it. Let somebody look at how ice white the diamonds are. They're all G color. They're all SI graded, so they're all top quality, all hand cut. So everything about the piece of jewelry that you get from Lance Fischer has to be something that every woman is just delighted to wear and proud to wear.
Like they're their own gem hunter.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, they're there with me.
Right, they're there with you, and then you have a style and design that you will never tire. If you could put your solitaire diamond with this if you wanted to, right? And use this as your wedding band, or maybe a couple of gold bands, and you can really do the stack. I mean, get creative. You know how to do this. There's a VIP financing for you at about $110 a month. There are 18 left, but I can see the way this is happening. It is on the way to selling it out.